Welcome parents for taking the first step to this transformational journey. In this video, I'm going to share with you what are the 2 actionable missions that you and your child can take to build their confidence. And for the past 8 years, HandKids has been working very closely with children 5 years old all the way to 12 years old to build their confidence at the same time their leadership and character. As a coach, I myself have personally transformed from a child who is really shy came to me and said, Coach Emily, I don't know what to say, I don't know how to speak, from a child who shares his ideas on stage. And not just that, he actually won one of the public speaking competition last year. So parents, this video is a bonus for you where you get to learn what are the 2 things that can build your child's confidence. So grab a pen, grab a paper, write the notes down, and at the same time, take action. Of course, the more that you practice it, the more that I would like to hear from you, your success story. You can share with me personally, or you can comment down on this chat below, it's fine. Because the more that you share with me, the more that I will be pumped up to share more gems with you to build your child's confidence. Flashback to the time when I was younger, I still remember that I was being labelled as the child who is very shy and timid. And every single time when my teacher called my name in the class, I will not raise my hand even though I know the correct answer. And why is it like that? And just like every other child, sometimes we are afraid of raising our hands or even to speak up or express our ideas because of certain thoughts or certain beliefs that we have that holds us back from doing what I want to do. And hence, growing up, I had a lot of suffering because I couldn't express myself properly and I couldn't convey my message to the people that I care for. And because of that, I became really passionate to study what are some of the things that can actually capture people's attention and what is it really about public speaking and communication that hit people, not the head, but through the heart. And as for you who is watching this, I would like to say thank you and congratulations, because a lot of times parents, when they face a certain challenge or issue with their child, they tend to just brush it off, or majority of them would just avoid and wait for a miracle to happen. But the fact that you are watching this video, it means that you want to grow yourself, and it means that you care truly and deeply for your child. And you really want your child to grow their confidence, not just in public speaking, but also in other areas of their life. So once again, I would like to acknowledge you yourself, parents, for taking the very first step to grow yourself, because children learn best through observing or listening. And the answer is observing. And the more that you yourself grow, the more that your child will learn from you and they want to grow themselves as well. Majority of the people in this world, they focus a lot on the skill set. But what they fail to realize is that underlying the skill set, it is the mindset that matters. The mindset of being confident, the mindset of thinking that I can do it. Why is that important? Because I can teach a child whatever skills, whatever body language that is needed to join a competition or to participate or to present. But ultimately, if the child still doesn't want to do it, or the child said, I'm shy, I can't do it, that will not help the child as well. So in this course that I'm sharing with parents, which is called the Speak to Lead program, it is inclusive not just the skill set, but also the mindset. And what is important at the end of the day of them learning this skill set and mindset is such that they can be a better leader. And I am not just going to work with your child, because I'm going to work with you parents personally to build your child together in this journey. And in this Speak to Lead masterclass as well, I'll be sharing with you the 8 years of HandKids experience working with children, and I'll be sharing with you what are some of the things that can make them confident, to build them to be who they want to be, eventually having a purpose in life as well. And this is also suitable not just from a shy child to a confident child, but if your child is already confident, even better, because it's time to grow them to an extraordinary level. So feel free to drop me a text and I'll be more than happy to share with you whatever it takes and whatever I have, so that your child can be a better speaker and also eventually a better leader. So, the first technique that I would like to share with you to build your child's confidence is called the KATE technique. Constant acknowledgement to encourage. A lot of parents, the common mistake that they do is, instead of encouraging and acknowledging the child, this is what happens to me personally. When I was younger, I always follow my mom to visit my relatives. And every time my relatives see me, they will say, "Wow, Emily, you got such a great result. Well done. You must be studying really hard. That's really, really good." And as Asian parents, sometimes my mom would say something like this. "Huh, Emily, good? No lah, not really lah. She's just lucky only. At home, she don't really study also. In school also, she doesn't really study one lah." So this is what happens. So instead of encouraging the child, acknowledging and say thank you, most of us tend to brush it away when it comes to the positive things. But that is a common mistake, and that itself actually brings down the child's self-esteem. So instead of brushing it away, you can actually acknowledge it and say thank you. And by then, you can also talk to your child and say that, wow, this is really something that you did well, so that they feel empowered to do this. And why do we acknowledge our child? With two reasons. First of all, is to build their self-esteem. Because sometimes children, they might have fear to take the first step. They might be very uncertain, I don't even know whether I can do this or not. So by acknowledging them, you can actually affirm them that, hey, whatever that they're doing is good. Whatever they're doing is on the right track. So from there, you actually build their self-esteem. And second part of it, you create more space for them to grow. Have you ever had an experience where you nag your child? Or as me, myself, I was being nagged a lot when I grew up. So what is the impression like when you yourself or I am being nagged? Usually we will just, okay lah, okay. So we hear, but we didn't listen. So what is more powerful than nagging to empower your child is to give them the space to grow. And by you acknowledging them and practicing these 4 steps that I'm going to share with you, they will very willingly come to you and say, Mommy, tell me more. I want to grow myself. So the 4 steps that can help your child to build their confidence through acknowledgement is, first of all, find opportunity to acknowledge them. No matter how big or how small it is, there is always a way to acknowledge your child. Because our inability to see our child's strength is our weakness. So no matter how small it is, but in public speaking, whether it is them telling you a story, whether it's them sharing you something that happened at home or in school, acknowledge them. Find specific things that they did well. So to support you in this journey, I'll also be sharing with you one story that your child can practice. And I want you to find the good on what your child did well and tell your child. And after your child share with you this story, I want you to find the chance and find the opportunity to share what are some of the specific things that the child did well. And the second step is ask them how they feel. Now, asking them how they feel can affirm them on their feelings. For example, wow, now that you have practiced this story, how do you feel? So they will say, feel awesome, feel good. So this is the time that you want to say, yes, acknowledge the feeling of it. And when you acknowledge the feeling, that is when you can come into the third step, that is asking them a very powerful question. That is, do you want to be better? Do you want to be better means getting them to have the ownership that, hey mom, I want to learn, or hey dad, please tell me what else can I improve on. So when that happens, they can actually have more space to grow. So ask your child, do you want to be better? And last but not least, the 4th thing is, tell them, after they said yes, I want to be better, tell them what are some of the specific areas that they can improve on in an empowering way. The second thing that can build children's confidence is the DSA method, and that stands for Daily Self-Affirmation. What do I mean by that? This is for your child to see. On an average day, there's 2,500 thoughts going through a human's mind. And that thoughts itself, it can be either positive or it could be negative. And negative thoughts are things like, I'm fearful, I don't know what to do, or I can't do it, I'm not good enough. And of course, the positive thoughts are things like empowers you. For example, I'm confident, I'm brave, I can do it, I'm passionate. But if you look at the society around and look at the news every single day when you wake up in the morning, do you think the society and the environment is conditioning us in a way where we're focusing on the positive or on the negative? And the answer is negative, right? And hence, it is important for children to break out of this negative state consciously Because I've seen a lot of children who came to me and tell me that, Coach Emily, I'm shy. Coach Emily, I don't think I can do it. Or I'm scared to step out on the stage. So these are the things that is the negative self-talk that they're telling themselves. So instead of focusing on things that doesn't help them, what actually are the thoughts that they can think of and that can condition their mind such that they believe in themselves, such that they trust that they can do it? Because that is the foundation of everything. Don't even talk about skills. If the child don't have the willingness to participate or willingness to take the first step, the child will not be able to speak. So focusing on positive self-talk can be done through affirmations. And this, why do you think affirmation works? I had an experience myself where when I was younger, as I mentioned to you earlier, I tell myself that I'm shy. People tell me I can't do it. People will laugh at me. They start to judge me when I step up on the stage. And at the point of time, the things that I actually tell myself is I can't do it. I'm not good enough. Speaking is not meant for me. But if only I could break away from all this negative self-talk and I can switch it around to the positive self-talk, that can actually make a huge difference. What do I mean by that? Instead of saying I'm not good enough, encourage your child to tell themselves that I am good enough. I can do it. I am improving and becoming better every single day in my speaking. So these are the words that can help themselves. Yes, it might sound like, wow, Coach Emily, you think it's so easy asking them to say it? But let me tell you, confidence can be very simple if you practice it consistently for the next 21 days. And the moment when your child conditions their mind consciously that they can do it, that they are good enough, that would eventually bear the seed of confidence in them. And in a nutshell, we are telling ourselves, and your child is telling themselves every single day, whether it's the good thought or it's a not so good thoughts. So why not intentionally plug in and focus on the positive thought to tell the child? So I'd like to share with you this snack that I created. It's called the confidence snack. So here is how it looks like. Snap! Snap! Confidence! Snap! 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 Confidence! Snap! I am confident. I am brave. I am powerful. I am great. So that was the confidence snap that can help your child to build their confidence on a conscious level. If you want to take it to the next level, if your child is watching this, they can do it in any form of ways that they want. They can do the different pose and they can do different style as well. So be creative, play with it, but most importantly, practice it and see the transformation that is happening within you. And good news is, it only takes less than 2 minutes every single day. First thing when you wake up in the morning, for your child, practice this or even do this together with your child. And you will realize that doing it in the morning can actually prime their day. And you'll notice that little changes in their daily life, it will also make them to be more confident and they will do things more confidently, feeling good. There you go, 2 ways on how you can build your child's confidence. The first one is the skate technique and the second one is the DSA method. So all in all, right now your journey in growing your child's confidence is just like growing a bamboo. Do you know how bamboo is grown? When a bamboo was very small, during the first year it was being planted and it was being grown and watered. For the second year, third year and the fourth year, there's nothing happened and there's not much of a change in the bamboo. But did you know, during the 5th year of the bamboo, in 6 weeks time, the bamboo actually shoot up all the way to 9 feet tall. And my question to you is, do you think the bamboo grown in 5 years or 6 weeks? And the answer is 5 years. And it takes 5 years for a bamboo to build its solid foundation such that when it grows and shoot up high, it is tremendous in a way. And imagine if the bamboo were to just give up going at the 3rd year. Or people could just, remove it and say that, it's not working. It wouldn't be shooting up as high. And the same goes to your child's transformational journey as well. It takes patience and perseverance to see and notice the little changes that is within them. And it's there for you to acknowledge your child and to encourage them to practice. And I assure you, if you put in that effort, the perseverance and patience, and you water them every single day, you and your child will have a great transformational speaking journey. And of course, you are not alone in this journey because I'm always here with you. So feel free to comment. Feel free to text me, engage with me so that I can support your child to grow their confidence to the next level as well. And now that you have all the tools it takes, don't take my word for it. Practice it, apply it, and show the results. Because if all I'm gonna say is just gonna be rumors until you really practice it and make it happen. So as a gift for all the parents here who is watching this until right now, that means that you truly want to take action and bring it to the next level. So I will send you 2 things if you comment down on this chat below. The first thing is I will send you a short story so that you can practice together with your child and find opportunity to encourage and acknowledge them for the things that they did well. And the second thing, I will send you this confidence snap so that you can practice it. And please record a video of them, send it to me, upload in this group, right? So that I can share your success story to more people and we can impact more lives. And if you haven't got it already, comment down on this chat box below, comment confidence. And when you comment confidence, I will be personally sending you these 2 gifts just for you to practice in this journey. And remember, taking action is always the key. So I really invite all the parents and all the children to start, not tomorrow, not yesterday, but start now. Because now is the best time for you to practice it and put it into action. Till then, happy practicing and speak with passion.